Today I'm going to show you how to cover up these under eyes, color correct them, make them brighter, make them just look very flawless, effortless, especially for those early mornings when you look a little tired, you don't want to look tired. I got you covered, bonitas. We're going to be featuring some new from Huda Beauty, so you definitely will not want to miss this. Okay, so I'm gonna do one side at a time so you can really see the difference. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this side right here. I also just got up, it's early in the morning, so I'm like, okay, let's do this. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Huda Beauty's Peach Color Corrector. It looks like this. I'm gonna go right here and take it all throughout, like so. Huda Beauty does have several color correctors and you have options, so that's always the best when you have options, but this one is specifically in the shade Peach. Once you've done this step, what I like to do when I'm color correcting is I like to first start off with a brush, because I feel like with a brush I can really go in and diffuse and blend as much as I need to really get this area to remove any of that darkness. So you can see I don't have too much darkness, but you can definitely see right here that there's a difference once you go with the color corrector. What's so nice about the Huda Beauty color correctors is that they're very lightweight, so they're very easy to blend. They're not thick, they're not heavy, so they're not going to, you know, get all in the way of things or interfere with whatever you may be wearing under. Another tip I would give you, bonitas, is to make sure that you don't drag your foundation to that area. So I put foundation everywhere except for the under eye area, so that the products that we use for under eyes can layer really nicely without having too much heaviness underneath, especially if you are somebody that does crease a lot like me. The less and more lightweight products you have under the products you're gonna be using for your under eye, the better. So you can see this is with the color corrector already makes a huge difference, right? Like, wow. So I'm gonna go with the next product, which is the actual concealer. So this is the Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Sugar Biscuit 3.5N, and I'm going to be applying that on top like so, like that. This is a really good concealer shade. Okay, now with this, I am going to be taking my sponge, and I will say if you do use a sponge, I recommend you not going in and using it too damp. I find that the times that I've wet my sponge too much, my under eye literally ends up separating, like the product just separates. So you don't want it to be like soaking wet, you just want it to be just enough to where everything can blend easily. So just a little tiny bit of some water if you need to do that. But I'm just going in and blending like so. Look at that. Like, look how perfected that under eye looks. So this is a hack that I learned from watching Huda's TikTok, I was about to say Instagram, her TikTok, where she does like a sandwich. So she first went in with the color corrector, then she went with the concealer, then she's gonna take a dot of that color corrector and put it right in the center. And then she's gonna take her brush and blend everything out a little more, like so. And this is gonna give it an even more brightened, woken up effect, which you can see. I mean, this color corrector is blending in like a dream. Like, everything is layering so well, and I love that. I love when products can really layer on like a dream. Look at that difference already. With the color corrector, with no color corrector. Then I'm gonna take the new Huda Beauty powder. This one is in Cherry Peach. So there's 2 shades in here. And what inspired Huda was the fact that a lot of people were mixing their peach and their cherry and just creating new shades. And I think this is genius because it just creates like that perfect, like, concoction of 2 really good brightening shades, and she made 2 variations of it. So she has this powder and then she has another powder for medium to deeper skin. So I'm just going in with the one in Cherry Peach, and it looks like that. You can see there's like a little cover where you can use both, and they're separated, so then you can just mix them up. Another tip I will give, if you are somebody that is using powder on the under eyes and you're kind of like baking the under eyes, is I would recommend starting off by tapping any excess powder on the back of your hand and then going into the under eye to apply it, so you're not applying it straight on just from first glance, because you don't want to overdo it with the under eyes looking, you know, cakey. For me personally, I really like to go in and apply like a bunch of powder, just because my under eyes crease a lot if I don't, but also I have oily skin, so it quickly absorbs in. But I know that if you have dry skin and powder doesn't absorb as good, I wouldn't recommend going straight in with the powder right on the face. I would tap off any extra on the back of the hand and then go in and really press it so that you get what you need to get. But you can see this is what we're looking like right now. We're gonna let this just cool off. We're gonna let this just kind of sit on the under eyes for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in on this side. I just love that these products are so lightweight. Like, ever since I got this package in the mail, I'm like, these are really good. Like, Huda did her thing with this mixture because it's so good. And I also just love that little hack of her going in and doing the dots, because I do think that makes a difference. Like, sandwiching it, that's what you call it, like sandwich. The color corrector, the concealer, and then the color corrector again, and then going with the powder. So that's always nice. Okay, bonitas, we've given this a few minutes to just do its thing. So now we're gonna dust it away. Like so, and look at that. Look at that. Instantly bright, right? So this is a completed look using the new Huda Beauty brightening and color correcting products, bonitas. I love, literally love how this looks on the under eyes. It is so comfortable, so lightweight. It gives such instant, beautiful brightness without it looking overly intense. That's what I really love about the peach corrector on my complexion, is that I feel like it really blends very well into the skin without looking like, oh my gosh, that looks so light, or like such a stark difference between complexion and the color corrector. So that I can definitely appreciate. I think it's also great that they launched a combination of two powders, like a duo, so that you can mix them and really create that perfect, like, in between brightening powder shade. Nothing too light, but nothing too warm. It's just perfection. And the fact that they came out with two of them for different complexions is also really good. So I can appreciate that. I will have these products linked down below, but this has been like my go-to routine for color correcting and brightening those under eyes, because I do really think it makes a difference. So if you've been eyeing to color correct and brighten the under eyes, definitely try out these techniques, these tricks, because I definitely do think they make an instant difference. Also, I really can appreciate a color correcting product that is going to be very lightweight, because it's going to make sure to layer on very nicely with the rest of the products, and that's exactly what these do. So I really love and appreciate them. Let me know your thoughts. Have you tried out this technique? Will you be trying it? Have you tried out the new Huda Beauty products? If you've been on the hunt for brightening and color correcting products, these bonitas are the products for you. So if this was really helpful, give this video a big thumbs up, and I can definitely do more of these type of like niche, teach, and hack videos. I will also have all the products down below in my description box, so you can check them out. I'll definitely include what I used on this face as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed watching this video, you know what to do. Give that video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts down below in the comment section. I love interacting con mis bonitas, and that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful, and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll be seeing mis bonitas very, very soon for a brand new video. Adios!